It happened to me again. I started out to do one of those projects that I thought would be done in a day or two, and it's taken me over 16 days to complete this project. It was like everything in the universe was working against me. Has that ever happened to you, where you start out to do something and you think it's gonna go really fast? Let me know in the comments how long it took you to actually finish that project. I'd love to know I'm not the only one this happens to. When we first moved into this house, we loved this deck. And it's right off of our master bedroom. We got so lucky in getting this property that had this. And the first year or two that we were here, we came out on the deck all the time. We loved it. And then I started to not be doing very well. My husband wasn't doing very well. We had a really rough time. We went through a rough patch. And so I kind of let the deck go. This year, I'm trying to do differently and do better. So I've already power washed the whole deck, and I have a bunch of things we're gonna do to get it all looking nice, and I just wanna make it a romantic little hideaway that the two of us can come and sit out here in the evenings or in the mornings on a Saturday and just enjoy spending time together, talking and enjoying this beautiful property that God has blessed us with. I got these cute little pots at the dollar store, and they're so cute. They just need a little hole in the bottom, so I gotta go find a drill.
Oh, stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Everything that I own, yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh. So slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you.
Wow, what a mess of my beautiful deck. But I made progress. Well, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm really dirty. But I got everything planted that I can get planted with what I have on hand, and now I know how much soil I need to buy, so I'll have to pick up some more potting soil before I can go any farther. Eek. I hate wasps. Yuck. I think I just got stuff all over my face. Anyway, so done for now. Huge mess, but at least this way they can start growing roots and spreading out and getting more comfortable, and I'll get them all set up and arranged after I have the other stuff done on the deck.
right, Google away, Google away.
So we've been waiting for 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. This thing started having trouble shortly after we got it, and we kept thinking we were gonna have to do a major repair on it, and then we went through a period where we never came outside, sad to say. But it looks like all he had to do was tighten that bolt.
Early the next morning.
One of the things we like to do out here is I like to read, which doesn't require any extra accessories. But my husband likes to watch racing or sports or something like that on TV. So we have a smaller TV that we carry outside to use for that. We need something to put the TV on. So I found this shelf. I looked for something pretty and fancy and special, but I couldn't find anything that was the right size or that I really liked. And I found this shelf that we're not really using. It just gets stuff thrown on it. So I'm gonna wipe it down, give it a super good coating of spray paint, and it'll work for this year while I try to find something better. Well, this one's dead, but at least I finished the underside of everything, and I have to go do some mom taxi duties, so this is the perfect time to pick up another can of spray paint. See you in a bit.
A little longer than a few minutes later. Two hours later.
Alright, let's check it out. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. I think that looks great. It'll at least work for now, and it saves me from spending any more money and adding anything else to my house. I don't need to add more stuff. On to the next project. Okay, so I scrounged this old pot a few years ago, several years ago, where somebody else was throwing it away, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's huge, and it's perfect, and it's super lightweight because it's like a, I don't know what it's made out of. At the time, it had some of the finish on it was chipping off, and so I gave it a quick spray paint with some textured spray paint, and it looked really cool. Now you can see it's all chipping off of here. Looks grody. So I'm just gonna give it a brush down real quick, then I'll refresh the spray paint on it, and then I can refill it and clean it up for this year, and I think it's gonna look really cool with the rest of my pots.
Building a long-lasting and deep relationship is kind of like this deck refresh project. We jump into the relationship thinking that it's all going to come together easily and quickly. And then life throws difficulties and challenges at us that are unexpected, and we must decide how to work through them. When we choose to keep our eyes on the goal, pull together, and help each other overcome the obstacles, then we grow closer and our relationship grows deeper. Daily problems and challenges get in the way, and we realize that relationships are work. They take effort to maintain, just like this pot. I should have done this years ago. The challenge for someone like me, who's been married for 25 years now, is that it's easy to begin to take your partner for granted and to just get through the days out of habit, coasting along without putting in your full effort, like this pot. I've been taking it for granted for a couple years. I see it, I look at it, but I haven't really noticed how it's doing and noticed the damage that it's taken by exposure to the elements.
Well, it's not perfect, but As I've said in my other videos, can't go for perfection. Good enough is good enough. But I am gonna wait till it dries and then take a look at it and see if I need to grab one more can and do another coat. I think it looks kind of rustic and aged, so I might just leave it. I don't know. We'll see how it looks when it's done.
3 days later.
Well, I'm back out here to work on the deck again. After I filmed the last clip, ironically, or maybe not so ironically, it rained a lot for many days. I felt kind of like Noah, but the grass needed it. My yard is absolutely beautiful and green and lush now. My plants are all doing amazing. Everything looks so great, and I'm back out here on the deck. It is muggy. It's supposed to rain again, but if I don't get this stuff planted in this pot and get going on this project, it's never gonna be done. Everything is soaking wet. What a mess. Oh my goodness, I should have cleaned it up days ago, but it's okay. I'll just get it done and get going on the project.
Lately, God has been speaking to me about prioritizing my relationships with the important people in my life and giving them my best effort. As I was working on the deck, the Lord brought a story to mind from Luke 8. There was a woman who had been suffering from hemorrhages or bleeding of some kind for 12 years, and she had gone to so many doctors and no one could cure her. She came up behind Jesus and just touched the edge of his robe, believing that her bleeding would stop, and it did. But Jesus took the time to notice her. He could have just kept on going. He'd already healed her because of her faith. But he took the time to stop and recognize her, to acknowledge her as a person, to see her need for more than just the basics. That's what I need to be doing in my important relationships. I need to recognize the person in front of me. I need to acknowledge the needs that they have, and I need to stop and take the time to help address those needs and to do my best for them.
If you're enjoying the video today, it would help me out a lot if you would bop that like button so that I know that I'm making good content and so that YouTube knows to share this video with others. Let's get back to it.
Much later.
Well, I'm back out here again after another couple days of rain. Finally, the sun has come out and I can get something done on this project. Today, I'm going to hang the fairy lights that are going to go around the edge of the banister. And I've got some little 3M clips that I'm going to use to put them up. So let's get this knocked out before these clouds turn into something. I hope we don't get more rain.
Oh. 75 years later.
This deck refresh has given me lots of time to think about the whys and hows of continuing to grow my relationship with my husband. And as I've worked on the deck, I've been thinking about the steps that I need to take in that area. In just a few years, my girls will be off to college and beginning a whole new adventure in their lives. And that means that the hubs and I will be on our own again. I'm using this deck refresh project to get us started on spending time together in ways that will refresh our relationship and prepare us for the years to come.
2,000 years later.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
Thousands of tears later.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
That's it. I can't wait to read your comments. I'll see you next time. Bye.